Joined by UMass Boston baseball senior Joey Rogers. Joey, a week ago you had your last collegiate practice. What have you done with this first week?
Yeah, it's definitely strange. Not going to the field and practicing with the guys and preparing for games. But I mean, so far this week I've been catching up with some schoolwork over break, and then doing a lot more endurance-based training and body weight training for preparation for the Army. That's kind of what my plan is moving forward. I will be shipping out to basic training this summer, so kind of taking it as a positive. I know the baseball season kind of ended, very abruptly, but I'm trying to take this time and really take advantage of it and kind of get in the best shape I can for basic training this summer.
So let's start with the baseball season. You were coming off a junior season where you were really banged up, didn't pitch to your best capabilities, and you only got to play 4 games this year, but you really lit it up. 13 strikeouts to 1 walk, 2 of the team's 3 wins. What can you take away from this year? 4 games is a very small sample size, but for you, you're one of the players who can really, at least seemingly, take something away from it in terms of your ability to perform for the team and to get a couple outings out there before your senior season was cut short.
Right. I think the biggest thing was kind of getting back to what I knew made me successful in the past. So I know the last few years, didn't really go exactly how I wanted it to. Didn't have the success I wanted to. But this year, I really, obviously being my last season, wanted to go out on a good note and really kind of, get back to what made me good. So, freshman year and then back to high school, I was really successful. Spotting a fastball consistently and having a really good curveball to go with that, working off that a lot. I think the last few years I got too obsessed with, trying to throw harder and, trying to do too much. Also developed a slider and, in the process of that, kind of lost some feel with my curveball. So this year I really wanted to, get back to, really working off the curveball, more so, not worry about the velocity and just more command-based, hitting spots, getting ahead of guys. And, for the two outings that I did have, turned out to be pretty successful.
Are those going to be memories that you can hold on to? I know that last game against Framingham State, you probably didn't expect going in that it was going to be the last game that you ever pitched, but pitching as well as you did in those first 2 games, is that something that you can hold on to as potentially your final baseball moments?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this summer I wasn't really much of a starter. Came out of the pen a lot, and just how the schedule was kind of set up, I would piggyback behind Tyler Aruda for those two days. So I was really comfortable coming out of the pen. I knew, in that situation, the team needed a little boost, a little swing in the momentum. So happy I was able to kind of get out there, in a tough situation and help give the boys a little bit of a boost, keep us in the game and give us a chance to win.
Your brother, Jacob, is a baseball player at Massachusetts Maritime, just a sophomore. Have you guys talked baseball? Have you thrown a ball at all during the last week? Obviously, for him, he's still got more time going forward, but it's got to be frustrating for everybody losing a season, even if they're not seniors.
Right, yeah. He's actually, his season was obviously canceled as well. But he's actually rehabbing a Tommy John tear in his elbow, so he probably wasn't going to be available to play defense at all for them this year. Maybe, a few pinch hit opportunities down the line, but yeah, I mean, he's kind of taking advantage of this time to, keep up with a rehab. And yeah, he was also one of the big motivating influences to go ahead and go down the Army path. Obviously, Massachusetts Maritime Academy, very much a regimented school and very disciplined. And he's in the ROTC program there, and he was really one of the biggest influences on me in going forward and trying to get into officer candidate school with the Army.
So with that, a big decision for you. What else kind of went into that decision making? And can you kind of talk about the process? I know Coach said that you officially signed some of those papers earlier here in 2020. What kind of can you give us some more details about going into officer candidate school?
Right, absolutely. Growing up, I know most people kind of know me by Sensei Joe. What all the coaches kind of mess around all the time now. I spent 11 years growing up. Started at the age of 6 doing a type of martial arts training called Kaiju Kempo, which was a big reinforcing discipline and self-control, effort etiquette, through middle school and into a little bit of high school. I was, participating in that kind of style. I was around that, very regimented environment. Most of the instructors that I worked with were, former military in some form. But yeah, all that was kind of, in the background this whole time. That with my brother now, really pursuing Army and ROTC and all that. I also have a really good friend and neighbor back home who spent time in the Army, and he's kind of been a good influence on me too. So it's always been something I've kind of thought about, but never really looked into too deeply. I think it kind of matches what I'm about, and yeah, I think it's a good opportunity to pursue.
So what's your timeline? Obviously finish the semester, get the degree, and then go to officer candidate school. What are you hoping to do once you hopefully pass all the requirements and get through the summer?
Right, yeah. I mean, right now, so basic training will be this summer, and then following basic training would be officer candidate school. Following officer candidate school, I'll hopefully have a choice as to which officer branch I can get into. Right now, kind of every door is open for me right now. I'm not really set in stone, in one particular area in the Army, which is a good thing right now. I have time to kind of make that decision. And right now, I mean, that's not the biggest priority for me. I just kind of want to get into the Army, see what kind of opportunities are there, and take advantage of it. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Do you have a favorite memory with UMass Boston baseball that you can maybe share, whether it was a personal triumph or a team triumph that you can share with the fans and maybe some of your former teammates or teammates that are listening?
Yeah, I think, wow, that's a great question. I think my favorite Beacons baseball memory would definitely be winning the Game 3 Super Regional game last year against New England College. Just that atmosphere at Monin Park, everybody, crowded in the stands, and then you got people up in the parking garage with, Go Beacon signs. It was just a phenomenal atmosphere, and to bring a super regional championship to the program was definitely something special and something I'll definitely remember.
Well, Joey, thanks for your time. Good luck these next couple of months training. Fortunately, I'm sure there's tons of space to train down by your house, and good luck with everything as you head towards graduation and hopefully a bright future.
Yeah, thank you very much.